We're here at Crowley's Ridge Raceway in Paragould, Arkansas, and I'm here with Kenny Wallace, former NASCAR Cup Series driver, former NASCAR Xfinity Series driver, and now he spends his day on dirt short tracks all across America. We're here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and we're here. It's been the NASCAR IndyCar doubleheader weekend, the NASCAR Cup Series race getting ready to start here in just a few hours. And I'm here with Bob Pockrass with Fox Sports. And I'm here with Kyle Weatherman. He just came off a 15th place finish in the Xfinity race at Texas for the DGM Racing 91 car. You've raced for 5 different organizations this year for 6 different cars. What is that like, having to work with so many different crew guys and team members, and how do you mentally prepare yourself to work with so many different people?
Yeah, that's tough. That's a good question. Yeah, it's definitely tough, right? I mean, having to kind of interact and change with crew chiefs and the mechanics that we're working with, it's tough, right? So I think that's why I feel like it's really important. Whatever race team that I'm driving with that weekend, I'll go in the shop and help and work on the car and kind of just build a little bit of that chemistry before we get to the racetrack, right? So.
And the first question I have for you, Kenny, is you're at a point in your career now where you can just kind of pick and choose where and when to race. And what goes into building your schedule at the start of every season?
Well, this is a new year for me. What is it, 2023? I lose track of the years, but now my life is more about balance because I'll be 60 years old here in just a little bit, August 23. So on August 23rd, I'm turning 60. So now it's not so much about it if I can race more than anybody. So last year, 2022, I ran the most races in our series. I ran 76 nights. And, we won 2 championships. We won the Missouri-Illinois Regional Championship. Then we also won the local championship at Pevely, Missouri. We won 11 races. And we raced all over America. And I've learned a lot about myself. I ran my car 24 times this year, and I find that I'm running better because I'm not running ragged. Like every time I go to a racetrack now, I'm like really ready to go.
But every March, it seems like Gonzaga just can't put it together when it matters. I think Arkansas is going to come in with an upset in that game. 8 laps to go. Kyle Larson has made his way back up through the field after early race pit road problems. He's made his way up to the lead. He's going to stay there and win the race at the Charlotte Roval, advancing himself to the round of 8. Here in about a week, they're going to announce the field for the college football playoff. Prior to that, Georgia's only wins against ranked teams were at a neutral site against 23rd ranked Clemson and at home against Arkansas, who is ranked 22nd. Cincinnati has actually had stronger schedule when it comes to wins against ranked opponents than Georgia. Halfway point, and that's when I look at the driver sitting in second place in the regular season standings, and that's Ryan Blaney. Another question that kind of goes into that is, you said 24 races this year, you ran your own car, and this being your 25th race. So what's it like coming to a track that you only come to once a year, racing with 3 separate teams that you normally don't work with? Can you give everybody some insight on what that's like?
Yeah, well, first of all, I love racing. I like driving race cars. So the owner, Trent Francis, his family, his wife, his children, I said, Trent, I don't want to come down there and just run one class. I said, give me as many cars as you can do. So I guess about 8 years ago in Hibbing, Minnesota, I ran street stock, I ran an A-mod, and I ran a super late model. So that's the last time I run 3 divisions in one night. But I'm really looking forward to this. I love driving the race cars, So it's a lot of fun for me to get in cars that the seats fit me, so we're all good. I'm sweating my butt off because I've fitted the seats in 3 different cars. So, I'd rather stay busy than to be bored.
This is A-State Sports Take. I'm your host, Gavin Grubbs.